Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. So I'm with Sarah and Michael Gonzalez, and they help us with our greeting ministry, and they've been doing that for about 6 months. This is kind of your brainchild, right?
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about why you gravitated towards greeting ministry to begin with, and what greeting ministry is all about.
So yes, since this is kind of a passion of mine, Steve actually approached me, Mike and myself, about being involved in the greeting ministry, and just making people feel welcomed has always been something that we really enjoy doing, whether that's in our home, in a group setting. And so we've, in our past, have been the outsiders several times in our lives. And so that has just been something that God put in us. And what we see the greeting ministry being is just that first line as people come in through the door. They may be with someone, they may not, but that doesn't mean that they shouldn't be feeling like this is a welcoming atmosphere and feeling the love of Jesus right from that first entrance.
So what I really like about both of you is you are very different personalities, right? The first time I met both of you, you approached me 1, 2, 3, just walked right up and said, "Hi, my name's Sarah." You know, and you enjoyed I remember the very first day, it was like back in February of almost 2 years, has it been?
2015?
Yeah. And so, Michael, on the other hand.
I was 3 steps out the door.
You were 3 steps out the door, yeah. So you're very introverted, you're very extroverted. It's kind of an odd combination. Does it work that way to have both introverted and extroverted people as part of our welcome ministry?
I think so, just because not everyone likes to be greeted right away.
Yeah.
We have, that's part of the reason why we have, first off, different groups of people. We have it before and after church, and we always have a gift, because regardless of what type of person you are, everyone enjoys free things. So.
Well said, well said. And we have several people on our team, right? On our welcome or greeting ministry team. Mm-hmm. How many people are involved? How many people are we looking to add? And how do we get involved with this ministry if it's something we want to do?
So the way to get involved is just to come up to really anybody who's behind the desk, any of our greeters. We do have several teams, we kind of refer to them as, and just depending on the week that it is, they rotate who's taking that week. And they work together every week, so they get to, a lot of them are couples and then some of them aren't, so they get to know each other. And so they can just come up to any one of us who's here to get started with it. And I mean, as far as how many people we need, we'll take whoever wants to be a part of it. We would really love to see this grow, not just being something stationary here, but because we have different entrances, to be able to see that ministry wherever people enter the church, to have a team there who is able to greet them. And again, like Mike was saying, in the different ways that the personalities are. So
right.
Yeah, right now we have 4 teams, us included, and I think really to reach both entrances, we'd like to see it at least doubled.
The thing about greeting ministry is, yeah, we have sets of 4 teams who rotate through the month. But really, greeting is bigger and broader than that. It kind of takes all of us, right? So greeting ministry goes way beyond just what happens at this counter.
Right.
I guess is kind of my point. So even if you're not on a schedule, you're still a part of the greeting ministry.
Mm-hmm. And even going with that, you'll see a lot of times that our greeters won't just be behind here, but that's why it's great to have more than one person at the desk, because we like to be able to take parents and say, here, let me walk you over to where the children's ministry is, and let me show you how to sign in, because it's so much better than just saying, children's ministry's over there, just use the computer, and we'll see you later. A lot of that is new for some people, and it's just overwhelming.
Sure.
So we've had great experiences just walking with a family and saying, oh, and here's Nancy, and, but yeah, so it's so much more than just what happened behind the counter, and that's why it's great to have a lot more people involved.
Right. Well, I really appreciate what you guys are doing, not only with this church, but just with the kingdom. I mean, greeting ministry is essential. It's the first door, it's the first opportunity where people get to experience Jesus. It's the come and see attitude, and you guys are doing a really nice job. I just want to say thanks a lot for what you're doing, tip of the hat. And for all of you who are watching this, would love to have you partner with this ministry if it's something that you think you would gravitate towards. Thanks for watching.
Just right there.
Oh, this might be some outtakes. Blooper reels.